Start. 3, 2, 1. Hey guys, what's going on, guys? The Drawing Aussie here. Again with another screen. Okay, I used my blue ruler last stream, so we're gonna use green. That's fine. Alright, we're gonna go to spawn up the chat and everything before we start. Alright, so we're gonna put this aside. Yeah, and yep, this paper. Sit 30. Gotta do the sit down. And how the camera is for you guys. Alright, testing, testing. Alright, testing, testing. Alright, we are good. Let's go. That's always how the first 2 minutes of the stream goes. Just you checking, making sure everything's working before I start. Yes. So yeah, let's go. So we are gonna just hopefully get done the buildings today. Getting a little blurry today. Hi, how you doing? Uh, Gate, Gator. I'm just gonna call you Gay. Oh, that's good. Sorry, I'm a bit dyslexic. That's good. Oh, what type of hamburger? Ah, cheese. I like a nice Canadian bacon burger. What do you guys? Well, it's called female bacon over here, but I know it's called Canadian bacon burger over in the States. I'm just used to assume States. It's kind of how the internet is. Yeah. So we got the Uh, well, there's a couple people in the live stream. It's just a lot of people that come to my live stream. They just like go quiet and they don't really talk. But thank you very much. I gotta get my eraser out. Just erase this district as a whole and fix up the roads. That's gonna be a college, I think. We're gonna have this a college school. Yeah. So yeah, today I'm hoping to get this side of the map done today. I should hopefully get it today. All done. Of this one little section of the map. Oh, thank you. Yeah, probably get a photography pencil. One of these, so I should be using a little bit more. I do city maps basically of my fantasy worlds of life. A lot of times, I'm probably going to be working on a continental map after this because there is another continent in my D&D world that I have not gotten. This is the world of Artiforge. I'm a nerd. I like D&D stuff. I do lore and all that, right, for my world. I might do a small town, but yeah, I do a lot of homebrewing as a DM. That's the best thing about D&D. I just roll the I like using the D4, which I don't think I have a D4 out. Actually, yeah, I do. All right, so this is gonna be a work area though. Okay, yes, thank you very much. Hmm. Sorry, unfortunately I don't know you, but in real life, so it's gonna have to be a no. But you can stay in chat here with me. Yes, so we just doing this. For everyone that's watching the stream, I'm going to be going away. Not some middle of the week of next week, I'm pretty sure. So I will not be live streaming, but I do got a couple video series, just tutorial videos on how to draw maps and how to get into it coming out, and I got a speed drawing video that I'm going to be releasing of me just doing my characters, which I play. Yeah, so Artiforge was made by me and my buddy Zach, so he DMs a lot of Artiforge as well. I'm just more of the creative guy of Artiforge. He does all the lore writing. I don't know if Zach's in here. Still gonna stop by. He might stop by tonight. I don't know, but yeah, he wants me to do the his continents that he does. I got one major continent, the continent of I have it written down, and the name will come up in a minute, but right now it's not gonna come to me because I am tired. That's to say. These are the worst parts of paper with where my ruler's on, because especially when you got something folded underneath it. And like that, it's gonna be more of let's say I should probably do bigger houses because we're on the lake and this would be the more fancy part of the city. Have a nice big just right here. It's got a bit of a neighborhood going on around here. I would say I draw quite a bit. I do. I tend to try to draw for at least 1 to 2 hours a day outside. Outside of YouTube. And I do my stream, so a total of well, depending on how long the stream is, I tend to go between 30 minutes to an hour. So I can draw. Depends on how much free time I got. Oh, nice to meet you. Um, Gabe, I'm gonna call you Gabe, man. Uh, uh, we do not say our real names around here just for internet privacy reasons, just because I want to protect people the best I can, because people on the internet can be weird sometimes. So yeah, please don't comment what your real name is around here, just for safety reasons. Yeah, I sometimes stream to zero people. It's whoever stops by. Because really this channel, I just don't really care about viewer rates. It's nice to have people come, but if I'm going to stream to no one and enjoy making the content, that's what really matters. You know, that's how you gotta. That's how you gotta run YouTube. Uh, for anyone who is joining, I got a Discord server if anyone wants to join that. Yeah, that tends to happen. I get one consistent viewer usually. Good. Let's see if anybody Zach wants to stop around here. Yeah, he just joined. He's texting me. How you doing, Zach? Yeah, that's okay. Again, I'm not here for. I don't care for your years that much. I'll stream to no one if as long as I get the draw. Really. So, yeah, I tend to go live every time around 6 here. That's 6:19 for me. EST, of course. Eastern Standard Time. So these are basically like the big properties of the city right here. It's on the water here. A tree right there. Some of my trees are. Yeah, so this is how much I look, which I got a quite decent bit of area filled out. I have a whole bunch of dice set, like any D&D player really hit. A lot of D&D players I find are dice goblins. I ain't no exception. I really am not. I pull up my I gotta pull up my creative dice. Oh, the moment I leave, the wind blows the paper. Or not the wind, my fan. This is what happens when I'm tired. All right, I'm grabbing all my dice. These are what my favorite sets of dice right here is. Get the D4. Yeah, I've done the. This is how I tend to do districts, right? This area right here. This is all one kind of district leading down into one. So I'm gonna just put. I'm thinking of just adding like little district lines like this around here. We're all done the water front. Uh, give. Would you like to see what we have done so far on stream? Uh, with the other streams, because this is just one area of this massive city we've done across multiple streams. I, I've done a lot of layout. We're here. So this is what we have gotten done across the whole little time we've done across multiple streams. Then we got across the lake. We got this area going here, and yep, that's basically the whole city. Put my phone back and get everything back into position. So, but that's basically the basics of what we got. I tend to work on the top area, like right at the end of the map. Districts back in the line. Gotta wait for the stream to catch up on my monitor. But yeah, waiting for the current rate. Let's look at this. Okay, this is my sort here. All right. Sorry, there's a bit of delay on the stream, so I gotta see where we are in terms of map making. But yeah, every once in a while I will show that off because yeah, there's been like this new band I've been listening to. They tend not to be in my sort of type of music. It's called Rare American. It's pretty interesting band. I like that the guy on that guitar and is what really good guitar work, which I think is something that a lot of guitarists don't get credit for enough. I love I think guitar is like one of the best instruments. Obviously, they did it. Guitar is obviously in my top five just because of how I am. Hello, how you doing? I just showed up. I just showed off the map. What we got done real quick. But yeah, I'm gonna make a short going over the map. The city map. I'll show you this. The PlayStation's getting turned on. Wait, is it like how do I say that? Wait, is it like or I? Sorry, I'm dyslexic. I don't know how to say that word. It's like some internet thing or sorry, I'm all over the loop. I do a lot of gardening. Sorry about that. Old so saw under your comment. You're kidding. Yeah, my way I got my chat set up right now on my monitor. It's I accidentally touched it and it wasn't on live chat, so it went to like what the last message was on the top where I had to fix that. I'm gonna make sure you guys can't hear my music real quick. What the last message? Yeah, you guys can. Let me put on some music while I tend to draw. Okay, that's loud. I wanna well my eardrums listen to music. So that wouldn't be too nice. Anyways. Where did I put my eraser? This is what happens. I tend to lose my eraser on screen. I still have not found that eraser from the last, I think, like 2 streams ago that I misplaced and I had to grab another one. I don't know where that is. What? I've searched it everywhere in my house for it, and I still have not found it. Which I have a lot of erasers, but still, I just wonder where it will end up. Probably gonna end up. I'm thinking like my little sister found it before me because I asked her help, and my little sister, if I don't have my erasers in my pencil case, my little sister loves stealing erasers. I don't know why. Well, I know why. She draws a lot like me, but the reason why I don't understand why is she has her own erasers. I got her a pack of like 100 erasers like for Christmas, and she probably has about 50% of them left. And I'm just like, now, I'm just like, really, sis? Really? But that's the funny part. Sorry, just measuring how far the track and field and the other school over is, so I can make them into a similar measurement. Because so this town is big on running. My city over here, I should be able to state the city's name. I have it written down too, but it's been a while since I've said it, and now my brain cannot remember. Let me pull up my keyboard here so I can access my monitor. Ah, well, good luck with work. Whatever, I'm gonna go with this man's voice right here, just because I gotta get text to speech up, so my brain is not working tonight. And I forget how to pronounce the city because it was like something I written down while I was like just writing. So I wrote it down fast, right? We love text to speech here in the Dr. Ozzy YouTube channel. When I write something down, next day my ADHD forgets what I wrote down. And then because I have the double-edged sword of dyslexia, yeah, on top of that, I forget what the word says. And it's not like a traditional, I think it's hour, I called it. Eloria. Eloria, yeah, that's what I called it. I knew it was something around that line. I'm totally. There's like certain cities that I never forget the name of. So this is with my buddy. when we named the city. I had the idea for a city, and I couldn't decide what I wanted to name it. So my buddy asked my buddy, right, and he's like, "We should name it Eloria." I couldn't remember the name, and I'm like, "Yo, I'll write that down." And it's kind of just become its official name. And it, my buddy jokes about it's like the one city. It might be the major city. I know what it can do and what it produces in the world, but will I remember its name? No, no, I will not. But yeah, get the track wheel down. I've not heard. I got a little band called Sabaton playing. I like. I'm weird. I like hard, like very heavy metal, maybe even some hard rock. I listen to a lot of that stuff when I'm drawing. I'm gonna just I gotta move my real quick. No, man, I cannot speak today. I stutter horribly when I send the stream, and it's annoying, but whatever. You know, we have the International Heroes Guild over here. All right, so what we got done today so far? We got a lot of my small district over here done for the other side of the bridge, which on the shot. Laureate, because Laureate City is made out of two towns, really, because you got the little farming town you got, the big city, and then you got the Riverside, which three districts makes the majority of traffic. So, what? What do you want? I don't think I've had anyone join the Discord server yet, which is okay. Gonna do some speed drawing, but probably after this. So, hmm. All right, so now I'm gonna be. This is gonna be the hotel of the city over here. Yeah, the here, and we're gonna add the town blacksmith. That's not a good anvil. Yeah. So now that we got this going, we got town now. So this is gonna be the where all the. Oh, thank you very much. You gives us oh, open up the. I have the links to the Discord server pinned. I opened up the Discord server not too long ago, right? I still have not gotten anyone to join. So sucks because I want to set up the Discord, but I need people to do it properly. So yeah. So so my goal with the Discord server is to not be like a fan server, just to bring like a community of people who draw together and people who like talking art and drawing. It'd be really cool to have. That's what my Discord server is basically about. These are the apartment buildings of the city. I might add like another college. So I gotta do another. I gotta do an elementary or something. Because we got one high school. Come up with the logo for this one. So yeah, now that we got let's get the part over here. That part is this. I don't got any. I don't think I had any decisions in here. So he's got one over here. Like the Please switch me over here. Long piece of lead. Yeah, yeah, no, it's fine. I get it. School is more important than the lecture, and there's no need to apologize. All right, so now I got. Because I don't like doing stuff that's over the cracks of the paper. It's because I've accidentally ripped this sheet already a bit. I'm kind of too into it now already, and I don't really want to risk ripping anymore. So I just deal with it. I gotta, I gotta drink more liquids. I don't think I'm drinking too much today. I, I like liquids. It was the whole. Well, I need to drink more water. Let's put it that way. So I tend to drink a lot. I've been living off of Gatorade pretty much, and that's really bad. And I would not recommend doing that. The reason why I say I've been living off of Gatorade is because the only thing I've had to drink today is Gatorade, which somehow it's really like Dr. Mike sees this. Dr. Mike, I'm sorry. Dr. Mike's like my favorite YouTuber though. I don't know if anyone's ever seen Dr. Mike. Actually, I'm lying. Markiplier's my favorite YouTuber. I do like Dr. Mike. These are high density houses over here. Well, I imagine. That's what I imagine. These are massively underrated metal band, I think, is a little band called Vault Beat. Shall we walking past here? All right. Good. So now we got this pretty much done. All right. Nice. So what are you learning about over there? What's work on? I'm gonna fill in this area now. Yeah. So, sorry if I'm not looking at chat right now. I when I get like focused in drawing, I look at chat like every once in a while. But like I when I start getting the I I have a horrible start today. Um, what was I about to say now? Oh, when I get really into like focusing on drawing, I just tend to just not really talk, and that's kind of so. And yeah, that's kind of just how it is with the live stream, which I am horrible like that, and I know it's probably not too good of a thing. None of my regular viewers have come by today, which is a little sad, but that's okay. Yeah, you know, yeah. So the last couple streams I got like massive, like, and I'm saying that like five is pretty massive for me on YouTube. Yeah, I'm a small streamer, but yeah, I do enjoy it when I get likes. And yeah, thank you. Yeah, so I found Gloria is starting to come along really well. So I'm just doing something real quick because that tends to be how stuff works. Huh. Looking at YouTube right now. I've got the way at YouTube and I find like stuff that I'm gonna put on the watch later playlist. Look, they just recently got done. All right, so yeah, I don't know if you guys can see that. We are gonna move this more forward so I can get the district layouts shown. This is what happens, right? This is why I should never look out at the stream on YouTube live streams. So I look and I'm like, oh, that's interesting. Watch it later. I'm the worst when it comes to stuff like that. Like I am. Nice. The flavor popsicle. I don't think I've ever had green apple popsicles before. I don't. But here's the thing, I like cherry. When it comes to stuff like that. I am a massive cherry fan. I say that and watch. You know, in my life, one of my family members are going to be watching my live streams, and for my birthday, they're like, "Oh, I heard you like cherry popsicles." I'm like, "Oh yeah, I said that." And I get a massive box of cherry popsicles, knowing my luck. Nice. I hope it's a good flavor out. Or just classic. I want to be so careful with that paper. I'm looking at that and that's what I've done so much on this. I'll take away the paper mid not making, but this district is gonna rip, and I've honestly tried to keep this paper together for like the longest time, and it's just not working. And unfortunately, I'm just gonna have to get a new sheet of paper. That's the reality, which get out of there. Unfortunately, RIP to that paper, but now I gotta do the annoying bit and try to get a paper that I gotta be very careful with tape here because it's over. One long sheets rough. I gotta be very careful. with taking this out. I remember this a million times. That's a nice rip right there. While we're doing this right there. Just a, I don't like the position that the paper is in, and I'm going to say that right now. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to get some scissors and y'all are about to learn the trick to extending maps that I do. Y'all are about to learn the secret trick. Hey, that's called the secret trick, but it's really common, especially with D&D, I find. Which the bad part about this is now this is just edge cleanup, really. Very careful with the tape. So that's all the let stuff. And this is I hate doing this part because this is not made for when Matt really does stuff when it rips. Because we clean out all these, we gotta try to get all these tape parts out, all that, all those little bits. Because if you don't, when you're trying to replace the sheet, right, you'll never get the sheet even. Right now, it's fine. I got this. I'm probably gonna be playing around with that for the next couple minutes in the stream, unfortunately. That off. Nice. Okay. Yeah. Lay off for a little bit. That's folded. No. So now we are going to be replacing the piece of paper, and I got it realigned and everything. That is unfortunately worst case scenario. How we do this, right, is very simple, actually. You don't have to have it folded a million times, but you gotta line that tape up a little bit. Try not to get my head in the way of doing this because this is the worst part of reattachment, the reattachment part. Just because I don't have the proper room to reattach the map over there, I'm going to be moving this across, putting this on my bed and doing it. I'm going to leave the camera right there so you guys can focus on what to do. I am sorry for everyone who I'm forcing to look at this table. Sorry about that. So probably more of the desk. Well, there's the desk. But yeah, now we are going to bring this back up here. Across. Hold that. I'm hoping I'm going to attach it right. I'm really going to feel it if when I fold it. Right? Or I might have to redo the whole district here, which no one wants to do, especially when drawing maps here. Just when I say this redoing districts suck. All right, so now we are about to be done. 6 seconds. Mhm. You know, the funny, cool thing about YouTube is, especially with stats, you can see what your viewers watch or what their number one results are. And a lot of people that come up here really like WWE. I find I have a lot of WWE fans in my stuff. Which, let's be real, I watch the WWE. I think everyone has watched the WWE at some point in their life. But yeah, my viewers are all like wrestling fans or that viewers, which is nothing wrong with that. I love wrestling. My favorite wrestler is probably Cody Rhodes. Oh, I'm not. Oh, I wouldn't say Cody Rhodes actually. Ilya Dragunov, though, my favorite. Okay, I charge one of my other controllers. I'll put on music real quick. Hmm. All right, so now we are basically in the final processes of the city map. I gotta go in. I'm gonna go until 8. I'm gonna say that something's gonna come up and I'm gonna be like, hmm. All right, so now we are doing the scripts here. All right, now that we got working. All right, so now that we almost done with the districts here and reline a bunch of stuff. Okay, I'm gonna have to get some tape. Hmm. I just realized you guys couldn't see half the things I've been doing full screen. All right, so now we have almost been live for an hour and 30 minutes. All right, I'm getting pretty tired if you guys can't tell by my voice, which is unfortunate because once I get tired, I'm thinking about ending. I think we're gonna get to like, I think you guys might have 15 minutes left to stream because I am. It's not that I'm tired of doing this. It's just I get tired because I didn't sleep well last night, so that's what does it to me. But put it like this real quick. You probably working and actually flip the page. Flip. This is, the reason why I'm flipping it is just because that closer to me. Takes me a minute to get the camera angle correct. So these are like high-end apartment buildings over here. So now, put this back over. Well, I know it probably hasn't been 15 minutes since what I last said, but I am starting to get to the end of my energy to be real with you guys. So yeah, I'm probably gonna end it here after I fix the road here. Great. All right, guys. So yeah, that's it for this one. Hopefully, y'all enjoyed it. Yeah, that's it. This one.